Smitty, let's talk about your top 10 NFC QBs.
Can we bring the list up, man? Do we have the beautiful graphic? Shout out to Bailey for putting this together, man. Here is my list, the top 10 NFC quarterbacks. This is it's a combination based upon projections, also the history of some of these players and what they've done in previous seasons.
So be clear here. This is a projection from what you think will happen.
Yes. Also combined with information as well. You know, I obviously.
So are you taking last year into consideration?
I am. To some degree, I am. So
I'm just.
So I will get to that here in a second. So at number one, we got.
I'm just clarifying for the chat before you talk. I just want to clarify for the chat. Are you taking prior consideration into this for next year?
Yes, I am. And I know why you're asking that. And I will get to that in a second.
Okay, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. I know why you're saying that. So yes. So number one, I got Matthew Stafford. I mean, when healthy, man, Matthew Stafford, we talk about him all the time on the show, one of the best ball spinners in the NFL. You could argue from a pure talent standpoint, he could be top 3, top 5 from a pure talent standpoint. So I got him at number one. Jared Goff, I got him at number 2. I don't think he gets enough love. The guy's a winner. And he can throw the ball. He can make just about any throw in the field. To me, if this receiver just catch the damn ball last year during the Super Bowl, that simple. I like Jared Goff we did last year, and I like for what he's the trajectory that the Lions are on with him leading that team. Dak Prescott, listen, we give Dak a lot of hell because he doesn't perform well in the big games. But at the end of the day, in the regular season, he's one of the best regular season quarterbacks that we've had in the last 5 or so years. And the Cowboys are always double-digit wins, and that's a large part because of Dak Prescott's consistency in the regular season. Number 4, I got Jalen Hurts. He had somewhat of a down year last year. They still won like 11 games, but it just didn't look the same. But I think Jalen Hurts is going to bounce back this year. He has big-time weapons all around him. Just got Saquon Barkley in the backfield as another weapon to take some pressure off of him as well. And I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a bounce-back season this year. Number 5, Kirk Cousins. Assuming he's healthy, him being in Atlanta, all those young cats, I think Kirk Cousins can come out here and have a solid season. I mean, he's, for the most part, when Kirk is healthy too, he's similar to Dak. I don't think he's just as good as Dak is, but very similar in terms of just you kind of know what you're going to get. Number 6, I got Kyler Murray, man. Kyler Murray's back and he's healthy. He came back last year, like on the second half of the year, and showed me some good things. Showed me he can still move around, still slaying that ball well. Got Marvin Harrison Jr., so you got a true number 1 wide out. I know he's young, but that's a true number 1. They drafted who was it, Michael Wilson, I want to say last year, who another good weapon. I think Kyler, again, assuming he stays healthy, is going to have one of those bounce back years, and the Cardinals are going to be a team that you got to at least respect every single week. Number 7, I got Jordan Love. Obviously, a really big season last year. I think surprised a lot of folks. Something that JB always talks about is the quote-unquote sophomore slump. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's not a sophomore, but sophomore in the sense of second year really being that full-time starter. I don't think he's going to have a slump. I think he's still going to have a good year. I don't know if it'll be just at the exact same level as last year. It's kind of hard to read. I just know that when you got teams that got film on you now, it's a little bit more pressure, a little bit more difficult, but I still think he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC. Number 8, I got Baker, man. Baker Mayfield showed me a lot last year. You know what I mean? Won the playoff game. I know there wasn't, an incredible it's not an incredible division he's in, but someone has to win it, and he did what he's supposed to do to go out there and do it. And again, I think Baker will do enough. He won't do anything special, but he won't make too many big mistakes. He'll just be that middle of the pack, solid QB. And in the NFC, where it's not a ton of great talent on the NFC, I think Bakerfield can make that top 10. Number 9, Geno Smith. Kind of similar reasons behind him that I have with Baker. Obviously, Pete is gone, so that does make me a little concerned, a little nervous to see kind of how things will be with the new head coach. I think is it McDonald? I think the former D coordinator for the Ravens. So yeah, a lot of questions there on how he'll be as a head coach. But Geno overall is kind of that middle of the pack, tiered quarterback in the entirety of the league. But again, we're talking NFC. NFC ain't that great, so I got Geno in there. And then number 10, And this is why JB was asking me this question at the beginning about does last year play a role in it. So I got Caleb Williams. So listen, last year does play a role in it. And last year, I got to look at the rest of the NFC quarterbacks, and I just was not impressed by damn near any other quarterback in the NFC. I'm just being real. I was really at this number 10 spot thinking like, damn, like I could put Daniel Dimes here. I guess I could, but the man threw 2 touchdowns, 6 picks last year. Okay, I could put Sam Darnold, but he didn't even start last year. I could put this cat right here, but I had to put Caleb Williams on there because I believe that his talent mixed with the fact that of the weapons around him with Chicago, I'm projecting that he's going to have a big time rookie season and will be in a conversation for offensive rookie of the year. So that's where I'm at. I just noticed one thing though on my list that I'm pissed about, but I'm gonna let JB jump in. But I just literally got through my list and I noticed one big mistake on my end, but I'll get to that later. But JB jump in.
So we're going to critique each other's list before the show too. So the critique here, first of all, is Caleb Williams. I can't have a rookie that's never played it in the league on my list, not ahead of guys that obviously you probably realize you fucked up. I
do want to switch somebody out because I fucked. Go ahead, go first.
Yeah, so you know damn well Purdy has to be on that list ahead of a fucking rookie.
Well, no, not that. I would have flipped. Caleb is staying where he's at. I would take out somebody else.
Yeah. All right. So
Purdy's the one I fucked up on. I'm telling y'all that, so y'all ain't got to talk about. That's the one I fucked up on. But Caleb is still staying number 10. Purdy would come in and somebody else would get. You know what I mean? But go ahead and jump in.
There's really nobody else but Baker.
Go ahead and jump in.
And Kyler. Horrible.
Don't leave Kyler alone. Kyler is stamped.
Hasn't done shit.
Kyler's stamped.
I don't know how he's stamped, but
Kyler's stamped.
I don't see it. I don't get it. This is clearly, you know what though? The top 2 we share.
Let's see your list then.
Let's dive into it. Real list right here. All right, so Matthew and Goff, we got the same. So it's cool. I can't wait till we get to where we can pull up 10 at once and then 9, and so nobody can see them. That'd be hard.
Yeah, I know. We'll get there.
Stafford's won a Super Bowl. He's clearly the best ball spinner in the NFC, if not the league, right behind Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion. Jared Goff is probably the second best ball spinner in the NFC without question. And he's been to a Super Bowl and almost took a new franchise to another one. So
yeah,
I have to give that some weight. And optically, both of them, statistically, arm strength, skill, accuracy, ball placement, feet in the pocket, getting rid of the football, etc. Those two, to me, are head and shoulders. Jordan Love is climbing, though. He's climbing on top of Jared Goff, especially if he can win in that division this year. He might be coming up and making a move. Jordan Love, from what I saw last year. Jalen Hurts been to a Super Bowl. That's going to carry weight with me. His mechanics carry weight. He's gotten better every year as far as mechanically, but he did hit a fall last year, so I'm expecting him to climb again and get back into the conversation of MVP or NFC Player of the Year, whatever he may be. Dak is in a contract year. Statistically, during the seasons, he puts up big numbers every year. And I cater back and forth between him and Kirk Cousins, but Cousins coming off an injury. I don't know what he's going to do on a new franchise without a big-time receiver in Justin Jefferson. We're going to see what he does in Atlanta. So I put Dak slightly ahead of Kirk. Brock Purdy, who I think is a game manager and a bus rider, not a bus driver. I still believe he is the one downfall on that roster. As good as people think he is, I do like his accuracy. I do like the ability that he throws in windows and he throws over the middle of the football field in the teeth of the coverage. I do respect that, and I've seen him grow. I want to see it again. He's still a young guy. He's still working on a contract. I want to see him show us that he's consistent and can do it. Daniel Jones has been up and down based on all the things I've told you about. And there's 16 teams in the NFC, just being clear. He is clearly ahead of 6 other quarterbacks, and that is why he's in my top 10. So Daniel Jones comes in at 8. I got Geno Smith, one of the most accurate passers in the league. He was the most accurate passer in the league 2 years ago. Last year, he hit a little wall. I think they were riddled by injury up front. He didn't have the O-line. He's not a runner. He's not a scrambler. He's going to sit there in pocket and throw it off of RPOs and different things. New offense, 3 great receivers, good core, good running back, better O-line. I want to see what he does. I have him in the top 10. 10 is interesting to me.
Nah, you can't have no 2 names at 10. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, but I don't like that already. You putting teetering systems and fucking. You gotta pick a 10. Ain't no tied at 10. You gotta pick a 10.
Can I explain? Is Sam Darnold starting? We don't know that. The rumors are I said he is, but I don't know if he is. I'm not the coach. If he's a starter, I'm putting him at 10. If he's not, I got Bryce Young. Real simple concept.
I'll take that.
Real simple concept. If Sam Darnold starts, I'm putting him at 10. A little better roster, a little better team in Minnesota than Carolina. If he don't start, then I got Bryce Young at 10. That's why it's well thought out. This isn't just thrown at the wall, and I leave Brock Purdy off for Caleb Williams, okay? So, basically, bottom line is no Kyler Murray. Stop. Baker Mayfield, I'm just not a believer, never have been. And Caleb Williams is definitely not on there as a rookie.
So real quick, pull my list back up real quick. I'm going to correct this right now. So I fucked up with Brock Purdy. I was moving too fast. I fucked up with Brock Purdy. So here's what I would do. The one change I make to my list. So Geno's gone. Baker goes to 9. Purdy goes to 8. So Geno will be removed from my list. Baker moves to 9. Purdy goes to 8. That's what would happen with my list. I completely fucked up with Purdy when I put the list together.
I don't know how you fuck up.
Y'all gotta call me. Y'all gotta because we was in a group. We was in a group chat. Don't try to play JB. We was in a group chat real quick 2-3 days ago, and I typed it in real fast, and I fucking forgot about Purdy.
But hold on.
Purdy's definitely top 10.
But I'm confused though.
Can I count on your list first?
Hold on, though. You make it make sense.
I know what but I know. I want Caleb at number 10. That's what I want. So
it don't matter, but you thought enough to put him in there, but not Purdy. If we were on like a major platform right now, we'd have got fired, I think.
No. But we were on a major platform. We would have had a whole production team that would have went through the whole fucking production meeting. It wouldn't have got to this point. It wouldn't have got to the show. So we not a fucking major network. So we gotta do shit ghetto and on the spot. And we gonna fix shit on the spot.
But hold on, I just want to pick your brain. So you go through a guy.
No, don't pick my brain.
You were quick to know that you were gonna have a guy who fucking paints his nails and dives in the crowd with his mama and wants to sit.
And number 10,
and sits with his cats during Netflix. You knew that, but you didn't know about the guy that was in a Super Bowl last year. Make it make sense.
I was moving too fucking fast.
It don't matter. It don't matter how fast you're moving. All I got to do is think of, okay, who was in the Super Bowl last year? Oh, okay.
I fucked up,
Holmes
JB.
And Purdy.
You going to keep diving into it? I got Purdy at 8. I got Baker at 9. I got Caleb at 10. Geno's gone. I thought about it more. Your boy, your guy, Pete Carroll is gone.
So
I don't know what's going to happen now.
You don't prep tomorrow today. That's clearly.
Let's put JB's list back up right now so I can critique his shit.
Nah, first of all,
hold on,
I'm gonna let you critique.
Yeah,
see y'all. Hey, everybody out there, see what I have to do here. See what I got to do on the show. I got he don't prep the show seriously. He worried about Joy Taylor and shit. He rather not worry about me and his co-host.
What you gotta do with this shit?
His co-host. He rather just give me like just side pieces, baked potatoes, sour cream. He don't really want to go through the meat process of this and really, okay, to make the show great with JB, I got to make sure I got my shit tight. He just threw that shit this morning together, y'all.
No, I can show y'all proof in the text message. I had my list way before. JB literally just did his list today. Like this morning. Literally just did it. Bailey, before you post my graphic, just make that one little adjustment, please. Before you post my graphic, before you give it to me, put Purdy over there at 8. Baker at 9, Geno off. That's all I need you to do. But look
Can
at
you take this
your
list?
list
I
right now.
want you to take your list and my list. I want you to take it to Shady and
James Jones.
James Jones, and I want to clip it. We got to clip it, Bailey, and send it to him on a clip so he can show that shit to fucking Shady and them today. And I want to see with Brock Purdy off though, and make sure that
it's a mistake. I'm telling you, it's a mistake.
Nah, not a mistake. It can't be a mistake if you got Caleb on there and no Purdy. It's not a mistake.
JB.
Then he's racist. He's racist, y'all. He's racist.
How I'm racist? So, I got Kirk Cousins. I got Baker.
So that's
they white.
Don't matter.
All
Baker,
I'm saying is
Baker.
How you got Daniel Jones on your list? Forget all that. How you got Daniel Jones on your list above Baker? For real. Let's start there. What you asked me? What has Daniel Jones done that was bigger than Baker Mayfield?
They Seriously. Both have a playoff win.
Yep. Baker got 2 of them though.
Yeah.
With 2 different franchises.
Yeah.
Ain't no yeah. I mean that matters.
He was a fill-in guy. He was the number 1 pick. He's been a bust. What do you mean? Why? Been a bust.
Has Daniel Jones done more than Baker?
If Daniel Jones was on that Cleveland team,
that's my question. Has Daniel Jones done more than Baker?
In my opinion, yeah.
All right. You always know when JB's like bullshitting or lying. Like he'll take a sip of his shit. Like he tries to hold his smile a little bit because like
let me ask you.
He just takes a sip.
Who's had better rosters, Baker or Daniel Jones? Keep it funky. Let's go.
I say.
Why is that a debate, homie? He was on the most loaded roster in football in Cleveland. What are you talking about?
I probably say
Get the
fuck
out of here. Some of that shit just make it make sense.
You found so many excuses for these cats, dog. Like, homie, I don't get it, homie. I just don't get it, homie. And then you having Bryce Young on there respectfully, who I think will have a better year next year. You want to give me hell? He played 1 year and it was a shitty year. Not all his fault, but it was a shitty year. You having Bryce Young on there, damn near like me having Caleb on there. It ain't it ain't that far gone. It ain't that big of a difference. It ain't that big of a difference, JB.
It's not damn near.
Damn near.
This guy fucking had live ammunition fired at him. He knows what it is. He was in the league on a shittiest roster in football. Stop it. It's not close.
It didn't make him better.
This guy hasn't even played yet. Hasn't even been in an NFL locker room. Bryce Young, by the way, has the command of his locker room. They like him. They will go to war with that dude. He is there.
How you know? Who told you? Who told you?
Sheena. Can't say nothing. Smitty can't say shit, homie. God damn. Drop the mic, Bailey. Drop the mic, Bailey. He can't say nothing.
Sheena's my connection, by the way.
First of all, we know for a fact.
Sheena's my. I brought Sheena on this show. Keep it all the way 1,000. Wow.
No. You keep it funky. Who knew her first?
Who got on the show?
I didn't ever try to get her on the show.
You know what though? Hold on. I gotta look at the dates. No. I've been knowing Sheena for years though. I don't know when. I don't know.
We know chronologically when I've known her since 17.
I'm not telling you. No bullshit.
17?
Huh?
You've known her since 17.
2017?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I know 2017.
I know you haven't. We already clarified this. So it's not even close. What are you talking about? We also,
behind the scenes, like, we'll talk. You talk. I got on the show, is all I'm saying. So, yes or no?
Eddie, that's what?
I got her on the show.
Yeah, because I never asked her. I never tried. I never tried to get her on the show.
I'm going to say that's my plug. That's my connect. Shit.
Yeah, it's not, but I've known her longer. Eddie.
Hey, we be competing everything. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, I'm not no longer.
Eddie, shut up, Eddie. Fuck. Oh, Dak Prescott's horrible. The only reason he's on there is because I had a fucking it's just a fucking necessity. The NFC quarterbacks are just bad. Let's be honest. 16 quarterbacks are in the NFC, by the way. I kept Baker off my list. I kept Caleb off my list. I kept Kyler Murray off my list. That's 3. Okay, that's 3. And there's 3 more in the NFC. Derek Carr. Hold on. It's funny to me that you don't have Derek Carr on over some of these guys either. I wouldn't have Derek Carr.
Oh, Derek Carr, he fell off. Hold on, bro. I didn't know. You got Daniel Jones. Technically speaking, you got Daniel Jones, Bryce Young, and Sam Darnold all above Baker and Kyler. And like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
How
is Sam Darnold above Kyler? He ain't did shit. Like,
did we not clarify what the criteria was? And then we clarified and said from last year projecting into this year and what we think with the current rosters and makeup of what rosters are on now. And then you brought on a rookie. Make it make sense.
Your projections are based upon people who you like. That's the problem. That's why. You like Sam Darnold as like a person. Like,
I don't like Dak. I don't like Dak. I got him up there.
Look, Sam is from out here. You went against him in high school.
I don't like Purdy. I don't like Purdy. I got him on there.
But it's a combination of this. Some cats are so good, you got to put them on your list. Like, whether you like Stafford or not, he's going to be on our list. Whether you like Dak or not, he's going to be. There's certain cats that's like, it don't matter. You had to put him on your list. And there are certain cats who are on the fence who you like them personally. You like Daniel Jones for some reason. White dude, athletic, probably reminds you of yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold.
I wasn't a runner.
Sam Darnold, but you was a decent athlete. You used to hoop. You had some good feet.
Yeah, but I wasn't a runner.
You wasn't a scrub, though. You could move around, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I moved around the pocket, but I wasn't a runner.
Okay, but I'm saying you remind yourself a little. Then you had Sam Darnold. You know, you played against him in high school. You got cats who you got personal ties to, and it's fucking your brain up. You're biased. You're extremely biased. You know Sam Darnold ain't better than damn Kyler now.
Chat right now, chat for 10 push-ups. Who won? Who won the list? Who has the better list?
Come on, hey, baby, how you doing? Give me a kiss on the cheek. We got 10 minutes left.
Who has the best list? Who has the best list? I won.
No, it say JB lost.
I won. It's clear. Hey, we're gonna put a poll out there. We'll put a poll out there. It's not even close. We know the quarterback guru got one. Come on, it's not even close.
Stress.
It's not even really close. It's not even a question. Yeah, Brock Purdy cost you any consideration.
I fixed it. No, my list is with Purdy on there.
Yeah, you can't fix it. You can't fix it. It's like you're trying to put the paste back in the tube. It's not. You can't fix it.
Bailey a bad boy. Bailey can fix anything. Bailey know how to
he fixed it for you, but there's still the bottom line is everybody saw it. You can't rewind it. You can't rewind it, homie.
Look at D Jones. D Jones, shut up, D Jones. He been mad since the beginning of the show because you showed that graphic of Trevor Lawrence and Danny. Show that graphic again. We got that graphic still, Bailey. There we go. This is your quarterback, D Jones. First 48 starts. Call him
you can't
Mr.
put
First
a rookie
48.
on there, Smitty. I just don't think you have any validity by putting a rookie on there when you said you're using last year's criteria. How are you using SC's criteria when a guy backed him up who came in and broke all his bowl records?
He played one game, number one. Number two, it's a combination of projections as well as using your information. There's no way to make projections without looking at previous actions. Let me say it again. There's no way to project without using some sort of knowledge from previous action, whether that's NFL, whether it's college. You need some sort of. You're projecting Daniel Jones because of what he's done in the past. It's a combination of two different things.
And guess what?
How are you understanding that?
And I'm looking at the history of the digression of Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield. So last year, Baker Mayfield had a decent year for the first time in his career, and you're putting him in the top 10.
Not first time in his career. Stop.
Come on.
He led Cleveland. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was probably his best season. Kyler was literally hurt the last 2 years. What? Like, I don't understand. Like,
part of it, ain't it? So I'm going to put a hurt guy on there? No, that's part of it, homie.
I'm assuming he's not going to get hurt again. It
don't matter. His style
that's the risk I'm taking.
His style of play, if you know QBs, is not sustainable. That's why he'll never be on my top 10 list, and that's why we continue to see him get worse every year.
So let me ask you this. So hypothetically, for argument purposes, if Kyler is healthy, do you think he'll be a top 10 NFC quarterback if he's healthy? No bull, no bias, like just straight, like real quarterback football guru. Will he be a top 10 NFC quarterback projection if he's healthy for all season?
Before I answer that, can I show you something?
Please do.
Bailey, I sent you a video.
Years down the line, we're not going to say Kyler Murray was a dog in the league. And I'm on the grounds in Arizona.
Shout out to Bryce Butler.
You put Kyler, any of those guys in Detroit, they're popping off.
Kyler's not popping off anywhere because the thing that people don't know about Kyler is he's not really a leader, and people don't really surround themselves around him. But that's the thing that like people don't really think about. They just look at his talent and go like, oh, he can go anywhere and transcend.
He's not a leader of men.
You have to be a leader to be a quarterback, dog. And if you're a quarterback that can't stand in front of your guys and say, hey, that was on me today.
As a receiver that played in the league, if you play with a quarterback that like doesn't take credit or is like kind of like you got to want to play for your guy, right?
That's the problem. If you're in the meeting and you know what's going on, but then he goes in the presser and says like, oh, this guy did this, or like, oh, whatever. And you're like, and then you see what goes on, and like you see him.
Well, see, I don't see it from inside. I see it outside.
Right. So
thank you. Darius said it best. Never trust people with white spit in the corner of their mouth.
It's always funny, and miss me. It's always funny that we got these nobodies in the chat. Not Darius, but we got some nobodies in there. No, we got these nobodies out here talking about invalid take. He was a bum. He fucking played in the league with the dude.
Yeah, Bryce ain't no bum.
I'm tired of hearing you nobodies who come out and talk about he's a bum. By the way, I've golfed with a legend who has said the exact same thing. So why would he lie too? So he was a bum too. Was Larry Fitzgerald a bum, motherfucker? So I'm just trying to be clear. So all these ex-pros can talk about what they see and what they know to be factual. And then you nobody ass in the chat can say, he's a bum. Yeah, because you made it, right? Keep bagging my groceries, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, this is fact.
So he won't be top 10. Got you.
This is what we know of him. No, I'm not. I didn't say that.
Oh.
Talent-wise, we know he's a freak. That's it. He's a freak of nature. He
bad boy. Pro
baseball player. He could be a pro football player.
Heisman Trophy winner. Got drafted to MLB and NFL.
We get it. But the bottom line is, can he be a top 10 quarterback?
In the NFC.
That is the question.
In the NFC.
But I get it, but that is your question. Quarterback, right? Not player, not athlete. He's a quarterback. You got to separate the difference between athletic freak and quarterback, homie. There's a huge difference.
But that plays a role in your playing style, Jay.
But what athletic gifted freak has won a Super Bowl? Oh, wait.
Whoa. The goalpost is going left and right.
No, it's not.
Now. I asked you, is he a top 10 quarterback in the NFC? I didn't say, is Kyler Murray going to win a Super Bowl?
I know you did it. What I'm saying is we have to learn that there are athletes playing quarterback and then quarterbacks who are athletic. There is a huge difference. So I need to say that again. There's athletes who play quarterback, and then there's quarterbacks who are athletic.
What's Daniel Jones?
You, Smitty, need to understand there's a difference. And not only you, but a lot of people out there need to understand there's a difference between an athlete playing the position and the position being athletic. And Daniel Jones is an athlete, but he's trying, if you watch the film as I do, this is like, see, the naysayers and the casuals in the chat just act like we don't watch film. And they act like I don't have DV Sport, like no one else in the country has, by the way.
Send me the login so I can start watching it too.
So the fact is, Daniel Jones is trying to progress as a quarterback and limit his running and limit his athleticism and trying to be a quarterback. Kyler Murray has yet to show me progression that he wants to be a better quarterback. He's showing us that he's still a great freak athlete trying to play quarterback. That is the facts. So that is why a lot of people don't listen and understand that there's a huge difference. I believe Trevor Lawrence struggled with that year one. He thought he was the same athlete he was at Clemson. He had to take a bounce back year. And then he saw year two. And then last year again, they were riddled with some injuries, whiteout losses, a couple things. He digressed. The same with Jalen Hurts last year. He thought everything was a deep ball or tuck it and run compared to the year two when he had actually success and he completed the ball at a higher clip. There's a difference. I want to see the guys trying to be quarterbacks who are athletic. Kyler Murray has not done that. He's not done that yet. And everything screams on everything that's coming out from other players of his. Everything screams he doesn't want to study. He doesn't want to do this. He's a video gamer. We heard all that shit. What is the fact of the matter? Players that played with him have called him out. And this ain't the first or the second or the third player. We've also heard the former DB, Patrick Peterson has also blasted him. PP also blasted him. Is
Another Hall of Famer.
everybody lying? Is everybody lying that played with this motherfucker?
No, I'm not saying that. I think some truth to his intangibles, but even with everything you said is true and it's perfect. Daniel Jones trying to be a quarterback, Kyler just running around doing his thing. With all that being said, Kyler Murray has still reached higher heights than Danny Dimes, even with him playing his weird style. So that's all I'm saying. So I hear you, man. It's a good debate, man.